Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Welcome to the stream. We're doing somewhere a little bit different, somewhere we've not controlled before. So this should be quite a fun one, I think, this evening. Paddy, hello, mate. Welcome in. Morgan, hello. Wellesley, hello, mate. Welcome in. Ali, hello, mate. Welcome. Lenny as well. Lucas Yembadir is very nice. How hard would I say learning the fundamentals of VATSIM is? Well, if you're looking to fly, it's not VATSIM specific things. You just need to be able to understand your aircraft, to be able to operate it effectively, to be able to fly instructions given to you by ATC, to be able to do all the basics, climb, descend, turn, speed, hold, all that kind of stuff. And if you can't do anything beyond that, you need to let ATC know. So I think in terms of flying, fundamentals are fairly straightforward. David and Emergency Sandwich, hello, welcome into you both. Jake, good evening. Thank you for the harmony, Wellesley. Shall we get things underway then? Shall we get ourselves over to Southend? Here we go. A little bit of a different radar display to what we're used to. We have some colour, we have lines, we have numbers and things. So this one is going to be a little bit different in terms of what we're looking at compared to what we normally see. But it should be good fun. We have some... Well, we have a lot of information actually to read for Southend. So, yeah. Jake, no, you can't fit an A350 in here. Ivan, good evening. Teddy as well, welcome in. Welcome in to you all. And then, obviously, we also have the ground surface movement radar. It looks like there's a couple of VFR on the ground, which can't be seen from this camera angle. They're just sort of around the corner behind the trees. But I thought we'll go for the end of the runway shot. And we'll hope that we get some arrivals in and stuff like that. 2K, hello. Lenny with the gifts, thank you very much. Andrew, no mate, I only control in the UK. And at 0100 Zulu, I would have been very much asleep. Oh, Santis, you've done your first flight on the network. Well done, mate. Well done for getting it done, getting past it. So there we are. We are effectively now. All we can do is sit and wait for some traffic. It's not like when we control Gatwick or Manchester, where we've instantly got traffic when we log on. So it's just a case of waiting now and hoping that we get some aircraft. Come to Gatwick. We'll see how it goes. I like doing these smaller airports.
Southend radar, Golf Bravo Tango Tango Sierra is type Cessna 210 on the GA open at the moment. Information Alpha on board QNH1007. Request to remain into the pattern, please.
Golf Bravo Tango Tango Sierra, Southend radar. Hello, it's Information Alpha QNH1007. You start approved. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Ready for taxi, Golf Tango Sierra.
I actually don't know what the circuit direction is here. We'll go for 05, so we'll go right hand. Golf Tango Sierra, Roger. Taxi, holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Taxi, holding point Charlie 1, runway 05, Golf Tango Sierra.
I did think that that director should have been opened first. And then I doubted myself. And then, yeah, I was like, yeah. And I've now gone back to the documentation, and it's quite clearly written in there. So, let's just fix that. Okay, problem solved. Now on the correct position. I've been disconnected, yes, well I would have been. Mr. Godfrey, hello, welcome in. Oh, it's going to do that thing where it doesn't let me connect. There we go.
Drink up me hearty Zoho.
Let's do that. Having disconnected and reconnected, we now need to just reset everything up. So
follow radar controller on Twitch.
So send radar Golf Bravo
and
Sierra
YouTube.
Alpha Mike parked on the GA apron is a Cessna 210 with information Alpha QNH1007. Request remain in the pattern.
Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike Roger. The information is Alpha QNH1007. You start approved. Let me know when you're ready for taxi.
Information Alpha QNH1007. Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Tango Sierra, report ready for departure.
Golf Tango Sierra ready for departure.
Golf Tango Sierra Roger. Hold position after departure, runway 05. Join the left-hand visual circuit. Not above altitude 1,000 feet, QNH 1007, squawk 7010. Teddy, I can't speak about things that have happened on VATSIM, mate.
Left-hand traffic after departure, runway 05, not above 1,000 feet, squawk 7010, Golf Tango Sierra.
Golf Tango Sierra, read back correct via Charlie 1, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Golf Tango Sierra.
I don't know what it is about
Taxi,
Southend.
Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Southend, but when I go from the radar view to the SMR view, I get really confused which way round the airport is. And it's only at Southend. Everywhere else, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, Teddy, anything that's happening on VATSIM, mate, in real time, you need to call a supervisor. I'm just a controller. Not a very good one at that. All I do is provide ATC when I'm online. Everything else, if you have any issues, you have to speak to supervisors at the time, mate. I'm sure if I was a very good controller, the backseat controlling wouldn't happen that happens, so, yeah. Golf Tango Sierra with a left turn out, the wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, varying 310 to 010 degrees, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Golf Tango Sierra.
Bailey, we are at Southend, somewhere a little bit different this evening. Yeah, let's just make sure everything's up to date, which it now is. I believe Ryanair used to fly 737s here. I don't know if they still do, but they definitely used to. Golf Alpha Mike, let me know when you're ready for your clearance.
Golf Alpha Mike, ready for the clearance.
Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike after departure, runway 05. You can join the left-hand visual circuit and not above altitude 1,000 feet, VFR, the QNH 1007, squawk 7010.
Cleared to
to depart 05 into the left-hand visual circuit, not above 1,000 feet VFR, QNH 1007, squawk 7010, Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, read back correct report, ready for departure. So it looks like we're going to start with a bit of tower control.
Golf Alpha Mike,
which
ready
we're
for
doing top down.
departure.
Golf Alpha Mike, via Charlie 1, line up runway 05.
5 Charlie 1, line up 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
Only EasyJet and private aircraft now, there we go. No 737s operating out of here anymore, I'm afraid. A320s, A319s, that sort of thing, but no 737s by the sound of it. Golf Alpha Mike, traffic's a light fixed-winged aircraft, downwind, runway 05.
Looking for the traffic, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, left turn out, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, varying 310 to 010 degrees, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 05, Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike.
Well, combo, yes, absolutely. So the aircraft that you see on the radar screen, as they come into land or as they depart, you will see them on the sort of runway cam. This is the Pilot Plus scenery, which is quite nice. The only problem is it's got static aircraft that you can't get rid of. So you're quite limited on stands that are available. And what I didn't do, and what I meant to do, was make a note of which stands had aircraft on. So that should anyone arrive, I don't park them on a stand that's got another aircraft, like in the static scenery. We might a bit later on take a trip round to the terminal to have a look. Golf Tango Sierra, see you downwind. What are your intentions?
Golf Tango Sierra, touch and go this time around, please.
Golf Tango Sierra, you number 1, report final. Golf Tango Sierra, you number 1, report final.
Report final, Golf Tango Sierra.
Zach Keller, mate, welcome in. Sim Geek, sounds good.
Golf Tango Sierra is for final as long as 05.
Golf Tango Sierra, roger. Traffic's a light fixed-wing aircraft just departed 05 into the left-hand visual circuit. The wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, 05, clear touch and go. Kyle, thank you for the follow.
Clear touch and go, Golf Tango Sierra.
You need help with something relating to the P1 course. Golf Alpha Mike, just confirm your transponder's active.
Transponder now on mode Charlie, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, roger. You are just becoming number 1, runway 05. You can report final.
Coming number 1, 05, report final, Golf Alpha Mike.
Swanick is on, yes. Kyle, P1 course, I'm afraid I can't help with. Mostly because I've not done it. I am on the waiting list to do it, but yeah, because I've not done it myself, I don't think I could help with that one, I'm afraid. If you're struggling, mate, I'd be raising a ticket with VATSIM UK. Roger. So now we just sit and wait. We've got a couple in the visual circuit, so that's fairly straightforward. We can work a couple of aircraft. They're nicely separated, with one that was downwind whilst the other one was taking off, so they're effectively always at opposite ends of the circuit. So we just keep them going, and we yeah, nice and simple, really. We do have an arrival coming from Palma. They'll be in about an hour. Got a little bit of time yet before we have to work them.
Golf Tango Sierra is downwind.
Tango Sierra, report your intentions.
Golf Tango Sierra would like a full stop this time around, please.
Golf Tango Sierra, Roger, number 2, traffic's just turned onto a 1 mile final, report final.
Report final, Golf Tango Sierra.
Golf Alpha Mike, final.
Golf Alpha Mike, sorry, confirm your intentions.
Touch and go, please. Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, varying 310 to 0810 degrees. Runway 05, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
Zach, we're going to at least try and get a couple of hours on Southend and hope that the traffic picks up. Not much more we can do. There's no point us going like 10 minutes in, right, this is boring, let's go somewhere else. But equally, I'm not going to sit here all night if there's no traffic. Kyle, hello, mate, welcome. James, we're at Southend. Just somewhere a bit different. I am going to put an altitude filter. Just put an altitude filter on, which drops some of the aircraft that are at altitude that we don't want to see, just to reduce some clutter on the display. Mitchy, we are at Southend, mate. I don't know whether, because we're using 05s, I don't know whether to move the camera down to the other end of the runway. Or maybe just leave it here, we'll see.
Golf Tango Sierra is turning final 05.
Golf Tango Sierra, thanks. The wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, varying 310 to 010 degrees. Runway 05, you're clear to land. Go and move the camera.
Clear to land 05, Golf Tango Sierra.
Whee! Move the camera down here. Spin it that way. Oh, I need to slow it down now so I can actually try and get it centered. Let's sit it sort of. There, that's nice and central, I think. Tim, thank you for the follow. K2, thank you. Always good to get traffic, so yeah. Anything that anyone wants to fly, whether it's VFR, whether it's IFR, we'll make it work.
Golf Alpha Mike, final for full stop, please.
Golf Alpha Mike, you're just becoming number 1, report final.
Becoming number 1, report final, Golf Alpha Mike.
Yeah, IFR is absolutely fine, Mitchie. Cohen, we are at Southend. If anyone wants to come and do IFR procedures, fly like the full procedure NDB approach, that's absolutely cool. You can definitely do some of that. So, a nice mix of things that are possible. It's entirely up to you what you'd like to do. I love as well that it counts the miles on the ILS, and it shows the effectively the airspace I can operate in, so between 3.5, 5.5 and stuff like that. That's quite cool. So yeah, there's a few different things that this radar has that we don't have anywhere else and on any other positions. Golf Tango Sierra, you can taxi via Bravo Charlie and Charlie X-Ray. Good evening.
Bravo Charlie, Charlie X-Ray, good evening, Golf Tango Sierra.
Golf Alpha Mike, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, varying 310 to 010 degrees. Runway 05, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
They have tried to make it look foolproof. This is true. It's also because the constraints that exist with the airspace above it, with the base... Excuse me. Again, I've started streaming, now I'm yawning. So you've got the problem of the base of controlled airspace below. And then you've got the airspace that is owned by Southend, delegated from Southend to someone else, and delegated from someone else to Southend. And then you've also got the fun of airspace that belongs to Southend, that's delegated, or sort of airspace that doesn't belong to Southend, but is delegated between two different third parties, but sits right on top of Southend. So Sector A gives it to Sector B, and then Southend just has to work around both of them without having to coordinate it. So you effectively have these limits as to where you can operate aircraft and at what altitude, and things like the holds as well. So there's two holds for Southend. There's the Gegmu hold. That has 3 available levels, 4,000, 5,000 and 6,000, except for the fact that for 6,000 feet you need to coordinate it with Thames radar because it's in conflict with some of their aircraft. You've got the Spear hold, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, flight level 70, except you can't use that because, again, that conflicts with Thames's arrivals and departures, so you've got to coordinate that with Thames and with TC, and there's all these different restrictions that exist. So it's quite an interesting place, Southend. It's one of the reasons why the stream is titled "This Airport is Hard," because there is a lot that you have to think about. Golf Alpha Mike, hold at Charlie 1.
Hold at Charlie 1, Golf Alpha Mike.
Sorry and Duty, thank you both for the follows. Golf Alpha Mike, taxi via Charlie and Charlie X-Ray, good evening.
Taxi via Charlie and Charlie X-Ray, good evening, Golf Alpha Mike.
K2, I am controlling Southend. Echo Golf Mike Charlie. If you're using VATSIM radar, if you've got the VAT glasses integration on and you are flying, it might be that you are too high and therefore it filters out approach positions. One of the things that sometimes catches people out, especially when they're flying into an airport. You see it quite a bit. Oh, I didn't see you were online. You're not showing on VATSIM radar. Well, I am. It's just that you've got effectively a filter that doesn't show it until you are basically at the point which you should have already contacted me. Impossible face, yeah. So airspace down here can get very, very complicated. Effectively, Southend is a small fish in a big pond. When you've got the likes of Gatwick, Heathrow, Stansted, you've got London City, and Southend is kind of slotted underneath them and around them. But as long as you've got your wits about you, as long as you are listening on the frequency and you're able to read things back and act on it quick enough, it's absolutely fine flying around here. One of the issues I have as well, this Pilot Plus scenery, as I say, it's got a lot of static aircraft, and I mean a lot of static aircraft. I mean, there's 2 on the terminal, there's 2 down there, there's biz jets everywhere. It just makes it a little bit more complicated. Just when you have to think about, right, where am I parking an aircraft? Can I use that stand? Can I not? So yeah, just got to think about that. I think some countries on VATSIM, they actually have an overlay on their radars or on their ground displays that they have stands that have got static aircraft on. And they show that they're unavailable, which is quite handy. We're at Southend, which is Echo Golf Mike Charlie. Yeah, exactly, Billy Lee. It's like, if you're flying into an airport, just have a look at your pilot client. Like, if you know you're flying in, just have a quick look to see if that airport's ICAO code is online. Granted, if you're flying into somewhere like Southend or London City, it might be Thames radar that's on, so it's not quite as obvious. But there is still the option there to have a look. The title is Blackpool? Oh, it is. That didn't update properly. There we go. That should be fixed now, Alex. Thank you very much. Biggest aircraft, A320. I think you can operate an A321 into here, but obviously it can be a bit tight with the runway size and stuff like that. Also, we don't have SIDS at Southend, so you won't get, like, if you fly out of Heathrow or something, you'll get something like an Ultib 1 Juliet or like a Detlink 2 Golf, that kind of thing. That doesn't quite exist at Southend. We have preferred departure routes. So, for example, if you file your first waypoint as Brookman Park, VOR, Bravo Papa Kilo, what you'd actually get is you are cleared to wherever by the EVNAS preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, turn left on track to EVNAS, climb to altitude 3,000 feet, book whatever. So it's slightly different clearance. And just one to be a bit mindful of. But it's effectively the same. It just means that you'd route EVNAS and then sort of along to Brookman's Park. You might route up to Clacton via the same way. You've got a departure that's come to the south, which will get vectored through these purple lines here, the ECNIV radar gate, and then you'll get a direct and that kind of thing. Plenty of things that we watch for, and that we need to do here while we're controlling at Southend. Yeah, not a huge amount of things that I can say at the moment. We're just effectively waiting for some traffic. See what comes in, see what goes out, see if we get any VFR. All that kind of good stuff. I've not bought the Archer. It's not something that I've bought. I've seen good stuff about it. I've seen it's quite fun to fly. But it's not one that I have. Luke, hello mate, welcome in. We've done half an hour. We're going to do probably another hour and a half at Southend. See how it's going, and then we might go somewhere else. But if the traffic picks up here, we'll absolutely hang around for a bit.
Southend direct, good evening. Echo India, Echo Mike. Uniform overhead trailer stocks out VF4, we are system 152. Press enter the seats here, attention for full stop landing.
Echo India, Echo Mike, Uniform Southend Director. Hello, the QNH 1007, Squawk 5050.
QNH 1007, Squawk 5050, Echo Mike Uniform.
Wally, thank you for the follow. Echo India, Echo Mike, Uniform, thanks. It's a basic service for now. You're clear to enter the Southend control zone. By Sheerness Lake, routing direct to the pier and then the field, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR.
Basic service, numbering to the pier, VFR, not above 1,500 feet, Echo Mike Uniform.
Echo Mike Uniform, just confirm that is via Sheerness and then the pier.
Sheerness and the pier, Echo Mike Uniform.
Echo Mike Uniform, thanks, correct. Oh, you finished some work at Bristol. Oh yeah, keep the aviation going, absolutely. There we go, just tidying up the microphone, making sure it's not going to fall off, because that fun with that plan. Hello mate, it's been a while, hope you're doing well. Airliners Live, good evening. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. It's Friday. We're controlling somewhere different. We're trying to work out what we're doing.
Good evening, Golf Papa Lima Oscar Papa.
Golf Papa Lima Oscar Papa Southend Radar. Hello. Squawk 5051, the QNH 1007. Pass your details.
5051 1007. Cessna 172, currently 3 miles south of London Gateway. Looking for zone entry and transit to the south, heading east towards Shoeburyness.
Golf Papa Lima Oscar Papa Roger, you're cleared to transit the south end control zone on track, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR.
Cleared to transit on that track, not above 1,500 VFR.
Golf Papa Lima Oscar Papa, correct? The WB-SIM 152, I've never heard of that, I'm afraid. I have no idea. Someone's nicked Stansted ground. For the first time in ever, 2 people have wanted to control Stansted at the same time. Never happens. Echo Mike Uniform, entering controlled airspace now, radar control. Charlie, no. So you can fly a military aircraft as long as you're flying from A to B. So you're just doing a normal flight between 2 airports, or you're just doing circuits. You can do that fine. What you can't do is military procedures. So you can't go and use tactical areas. You can't do low flying. You can't intercept people, that sort of thing. Golf Oscar Papa, entering controlled airspace now, radar control. Echo Mike Uniform, report visual with the field.
Field inside, Echo Mike Uniform.
Echo Mike Uniform, thanks. Join and report right base, runway 05.
Report on right base, runway 05, Echo Mike Uniform.
Yeah, if you're just going to do like circuits or you're just going to get ATC to vect you around, you can do that. That's absolutely fine. Airliners Live, go and do some Luton, mate. Mix it up. Go over the road to Luton. Get to issue departure clearances that have things like warning step climb in them. What stands are the statics at? Yeah, good question. Let's go and have a look. Improve the drone speed, just while we do this. So, there is one at stand 2. There's one at stand 8. 11. 18. And I guess that's 19. Yeah, there's a few different stands. 2 and 8, I think, are the important ones that we need to be
radar
mindful
Golf
of.
Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike in the General Aviation Parking Cessna 210. Request IVAR clearance to Blackpool.
Alpha Mike. Nas. Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike, Roger, you're cleared to Blackpool via the Brookmans Park preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05. Left turn on track to Evnas. Climb to altitude 3,000 feet. And set your squawk to 4471.
Cleared to Blackpool via the park, then direct to Evnas, climb to 3,000 feet, squawk 4471, Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, just to confirm, it's after departure 05, left turn on track to Evnas, otherwise correct.
After departure 05, left turn onto Evnas, Golf Bravo Sierra Alpha Mike.
I think there's a GSX profile. I think I saw one on flightsim.to earlier. Echo Mike Uniform, runway 05, the wind 340 degrees 5, varying 300 to 020 degrees, you're clear to land.
Yes, I'll get land, Echo Mike Uniform.
Approach-wise, we have the NDB DME procedure and we have the NDB ILS DME procedure.
Southend Director, good evening, police 13.
Police 13, Southend Director, hello, QNH 1007, pass your details.
Thanks, CC35, Northwell to Northwell, just at Billericay Lake Meadows, looking for zone entry into the CTR, tracking direct towards the Southend Pier.
Police 13, roger, you're cleared to transit the Southend control zone on track to the pier, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, and for now it's a basic service.
Basic service are now cleared into the CTR, direct to the Southend Pier, not about 2,000 feet for police 13. And just QNH.
Police 13, the QNH 1007.
1007, police 13.
Yeah, a bit of Southend, mixing it up. For some reason, my runways have deselected themselves again. Oh no, they are set, right, okay.
Southend, Radar Golf Bravo, Tango Tango Sierra, with information alpha on board on the GA apron, would also like to request IFR clearance to Blackpool, please.
Oh yeah, the feds have arrived. It's the feds, it's the Rozzers. Golf Bravo, Tango Tango Sierra, Southend Director, hello. You are cleared to Blackpool via the Brookmans Park preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, turn left on track to Evnas, climb to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 7537.
Clear to Blackpool via the Brooklands Park route for direct to Evnas after departure from runway 05, climb to 3,000 feet, squawk 7537, Golf Tango Sierra.
Golf Tango Sierra, readback correct. You start approved QNH 1007.
Start approved QNH 1007, Golf Tango Sierra.
So Mitchie's on track to Evnas. So after departure runway 05, you'd fly the standard noise abatement, as you must do, and then you would turn left on track to Evnas.
Ready for taxi.
Golf Alpha Mike, taxi holding point Charlie 1.
Taxi holding point, Charlie 1, Golf Alpha Mike.
Echo Mike uniform, you can taxi to your parking. Good evening.
Taxi to parking, Echo, like anything, thank you, Boeing.
Plen, I think if you turn right and then taxi down that taxiway towards Echo, the GA parking is kind of down there. Police 13, vent controlled airspace now, radar control.
Radar control, police 13.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Hey, departures routing via Evnas should be positioned on a radar heading or own navigation direct to Evnas in the climb to altitude 4,000 feet. Okay. Seems nice and simple to me. Golf Alpha Mike, report ready for departure.
Golf Tango Sierra, ready for the taxi.
We'll report when ready for departure. Just going to do my run up here, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, roger. For my planning, do you require backtrack?
-1 backtrack, Golf Alpha Mike.
Roger. Golf Tango Sierra, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Holding point Charlie 1, runway 05, Golf Tango Sierra.
Derry. Can I control Derry? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, are you inside or outside there? You're just inside. Wow, that was close. I was literally on the boundary of controlled airspace there. Police 13, traffic information. There's a light fixturing the aircraft operating about 2 miles east of the pier, indicating 1,100 feet VFR.
Roger, looking, police 13.
Golf Oscar Papa, traffic information. Police helicopter approaching the pier from the northwest, indicating 1,000 feet VFR.
Roger, looking.
Hazard, we're going to do a while yet, mate. Maybe an hour or so. Traffic is picking up, which is good, because that's what we like. We like it when there's traffic. Lars is available within 25 miles, so that means I can provide a service to aircraft outside of controlled airspace when they're within 25 miles of the airport. Golf Alpha Mike via Charlie 1, line up runway 05.
Fly Charlie 1, line up runway 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, wind 340 degrees, 5 knots, varying 300 to 020 degrees, runway 05, cleared takeoff. Charlie, hello, mate.
Off runway 05, Golf Alpha Mike.
Just double checking my procedures there, make sure I'm happy with them, make sure I know exactly what I need to do for these departures, for other aircraft that are on the ground as well, and the clearance that we're giving them. Golf Tango Sierra via Charlie 1, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Golf Tango Sierra.
Let me see departure there. That's cool. Golf Alpha Mike is airborne. So, the Bruckmann's Park preferred departure route, and this is where it differs from the flight plan. So, he's found EVNAS direct Bruckmann's Park. You can't do that, that is not allowed. The preferred departure route is EVNAS, direct to Lambourne, direct to Bruckmann's Park. There's a slightly different routing there that the aircraft takes, and that's why we'd given that very specific Bruckmann's Park preferred departure route. So what we are doing, we're just watching these two aircraft VFR inside controlled airspace as well, just so we're happy that they're keeping themselves separate from each other. Golf Alpha Mike, report your passing altitude. Climb now, altitude 4,000 feet.
Golf Alpha Mike, passing 1,500 feet. Climb now, 4,000 feet. Golf Alpha Mike.
We'll just wait for the Golf Alpha Mike to clear. We want to obviously ensure that we have suitable separation between these two departures. It should be 2 minutes. We're just going to make sure that they're at least 2 minutes. Just with the speed, we want to make sure that the gap is there. Because they don't quite accelerate like an airliner would. Where is this guy going? A Luton inbound. And he's approaching Lambourne. Odd. You're not going where you should be. Golf Alpha Mike, fly heading 300 degrees.
Flight heading 300 degrees, Golf Alpha Mike.
I noticed he's turned a little bit there. So we're going to get him on track now, direct to EVNAS. Golf Alpha Mike, EVNAS should be at your 12 o'clock range of 7 miles.
Roger, EVNAS, 12 o'clock, 7 miles, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha Mike, resume our navigation direct to EVNAS. My service terminates. Your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Resume our navigation direct to EVNAS. Your service terminates. Goodbye, Golf Alpha Mike.
Golf Oscar Papa, just confirm your routing at this time.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn back south-west now. We're just avoiding the traffic at the pier.
Golf Oscar Papa, are you looking to leave the control zone at Gateway Port?
We will be just routed this way, as I say, for the traffic.
Golf Oscar Papa, that's all copied, thanks. Golf Tango Sierra, wind 340 degrees, 5 knots, varying 300 to 020 degrees, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Golf Tango Sierra, thank you very much.
Southern approach with our 1 Kilo Juliet, information Charlie on board, the stand 11 is an Airbus A320, request IFR clearance to Fiumicino.
Itero 1 Kilo Juliet, Southend Director, hello. You're cleared to roam Fiumicino via the Dover preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet. Set squawk 7016.
So clear to Fiumicino as filed via Dover preferred departure on 05 of departure climbing to 3,000 feet and squawk 7016 with our 1 Kilo Juliet.
Arrow 1 Kilo Juliet, just confirm after departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Straight ahead to 3,000 feet at our 1 Kilo Juliet, sorry.
Arrow 1 Kilo Juliet, not a problem, your read back fully correct and the QNH is 1007.
1007, our 1 Kilo Juliet, thank you.
Yeah, that's another clearance given. So, Dover preferred departure routes. I've given him a climb straight ahead, just because I don't want him to turn immediately south and into my VFR that's operating to the south.
Southend Director, Alpine 32, Echo Victor, A319, stand 15 with info Charlie, QNH 1007, request clearance to Alicante.
Alpine 32, Echo Victor, Southend Director, hello, it is Charlie, you're cleared to Alicante by the Dover preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 3207. You know,
to Alicante on the Dover preferred departure, runway 05, climb straight ahead to 3,000 feet, squawk 3107, Alpine 32 Echo Victor.
Alpine 32 Echo Victor, check the squawk please, 3207.
My apologies, 3207, Alpine 32 Echo Victor.
Alpine 32 Echo Victor, thanks, read back correct. Golf Tango Sierra, report your passing altitude and climb now to altitude 4,000 feet.
Passing 1,500, climb to 4,000, Golf Tango Sierra.
So yeah, as I say, Dover departures, I need to vector them through the ECNIV gate anyway, but the reason I've given straight ahead rather than an immediate right turn is I don't want someone to turn immediately right and come into conflict with VFR. So what I might do is if they're climbing quickly, we can turn them right and we can vector them over the top. If they are climbing really slow for whatever reason, we'll just turn them left, effectively take them left downwind and then vector them south back over the top of the airport. We've got a couple of options that we can play with there if we need to. And then, well, we keep those at 3,000 feet, basically. And as soon as they hit the gate at 3,000 feet, we'll release them. They can go away, and happy days. Golf Oscar Papa, you're leaving controlled airspace now. What type of service?
Every basic.
Golf Oscar Papa, Roger, it's a basic service, the QNH 1007.
1007, okay.
Southend Director, hello. Easy 84 Delta Echo, requesting IFR clearance to Jersey as filed, type A320, stand 5.
Easy 84 Delta Echo, Southend Director, hello. It is information Charlie. Cleared to Jersey via the Brooklands Park preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, turn left on track to Evnas, climb to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 3527.
Cleared to Southend, Jersey as filed, correction, and then turn left on track to Evnas. Initial climb is 3,000 feet. Squawk 3527, Easy 84 Delta Echo.
Easy 84 Delta Echo, almost correct. Just confirm it's the Brooklands Park preferred departure route. After departure, turn left on track to Evnas.
Stand by, I've never heard of that before. Southend confuses me a bit.
You will probably, in your aircraft, it will probably list it as a SID, as just Bravo Papa Kilo. But if not, it's Evnas, direct to Lambourne, direct to Brooklands Park.
Yeah, I've got Evnas, Lambourne and Brookness Park there.
Perfect, thanks. You read back correct. QNH 1007.
QNH 1007, easy H4 Delta Echo.
Master, hello mate, welcome in. PDR, oh yeah, exactly, LDLB. Like, the concept of a PDR completely throws people. I'm not entirely sure why, because they are basically the same. I know for legal purposes and stuff like that, they are not, but Golf Tango Sierra, my service terminates. Nothing further, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Lovely frequency change over to 122.8. Thank you very much for your wonderful controlling tonight, Chris. I hope you have a fantastic stream. I hope it's not too quiet.
Why? Don't use the Q word. We're not at an airport that can accept that much traffic. There's 3 on the ground. This is more than Southend has had in many, many months. David's spending all of his points on the Q, and I don't know where the sound went for that one. The sound appears to have stopped working. Taro 1 Kilo Juliet. Just set your squawk, please, 7016, then you push and start approved.
Sorry, I forgot. 7016 on the box, and then push that approved.
My little things here at the bottom aren't lining up, and it's annoying me. Oh, cool. That's the Taro 1 Kilo Juliet is pushing.
Director Alpine 3 to Echo Victor, stand on 5 request, push and start.
Alpine 3 to Echo Victor, push and start approved. Base to the west.
Push and start approved, face west, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
To think then. I don't know what it is. There's something about Southend, as I say, that when I look at that, it really confuses me which direction's which. Couple of aircraft pushing now. If we look over there, you can actually see. So we've got the Taro there pushing. The Easy, that's not the static aircraft, it's the one behind them, that's pushing. So they will obviously taxi out. They'll have to backtrack the runway. Go down the runway, go to the bottom and turn around to come back. Thank you, Bob. Looking at the amount of traffic, we 100% should have done some some Stansted today. But I thought, as I say, I thought we'd mix it up. I thought we'd do some something a little bit different. Oh, so you literally push and start approved facing Charlie 2? And then that'd be push and start approved facing Charlie 3. Ah. I did think of giving that, but I was like, is that a thing? Not entirely sure that that exists. But cool, that's good to know. Very good to know. Did say I wanted some more traffic. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 3 aircraft on the ground is already a start. and absolutely more than one might normally get at Southend. So this is good fun. We like it. There's another pre-file. There's more aircraft coming in. Yeah. All good fun. So we've handed them off. We don't need to worry too much about them. Golf Oscar Papa, are you looking to transit the London control zone?
No, I'm just heading into Biggin.
Golf Oscar Papa, Roger, and let me know when you're looking to change frequency then.
Yeah, I'll be turning southwest in about 1 mile.
Roger. Just wasn't sure if he kept going on that track, if he was going to transit London Control Zone.
Request taxi.
Alpine 3 to Echo Victor Taxi, holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Taxi on point Charlie 1, runway 05, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
Echo 1 Kilo Juliet, Reef Taxi.
Carro 1 Kilo Juliet, follow the EasyJet ahead, hold at Charlie 1, runway 05.
Follow EasyJet ahead on Charlie 3, Carro 1 Kilo Juliet.
Carro 1 Kilo Juliet, straight ahead, hold at Charlie 1.
Charlie 1.
Ah, we have a London South on.
Golf Oscar Papa, I'll leave your frequency now.
Golf Oscar Papa, thanks, my service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change and constitution, goodbye.
Ooh, we have a London control on, which means we have to hand over some departures to him. It's cool, we can do that. Paul, if you have a Navigraph, the VFR charts are in there. Otherwise, the UK AIP also has VFR charts for each airport, and they're really helpful at showing where the VRPs are. Alpine 3 to Echo Victor via Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05.
Hey, Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
Paul, thank you for the follow. You feel dead. Jensen, hello mate, welcome in. So just coordinating with London South just to make sure that we're all happy. I've asked the question about the EVNAS departures, whether they work them. It's not particularly clear on the dock site because it just gives departure handoff order. Otherwise departure should be transferred to TC Northeast. There we go. Suxter, yes, CGMC. So, momentarily a departure, the Alpine 3 to Echo Victor. Yeah, I misread the
Police 1 3.
the doctor. The documents about it. Police 1 3, Southend direct dispatch message.
Hello, we're finished up on Shrewsbury Speech now. We're heading towards the A127. It's going to take us by the A05 overhead. Is that going to work for you? We just over the threshold.
Police 1 3, yep, that's fine. You can operate not above 1,500 feet VFR.
Excellent, about 1,500 VFR, Police 1 3.
So thankfully, we did not clear the Alpine to take off because we're going to have a police helicopter transit overhead first. So once we're happy that the police helicopter's north side, we will be able to get our Alpine out. There's no conflict because we have planned and we are prepared for things like this. Defensive controlling. This is not defensive unicomming. This is aircraft cutting in front of other aircraft on the approach. This is odd, but not unsurprising for Unicom. Alpine 3 to Echo Victor. Just a short delay for a police helicopter to transit overhead south to north.
Roger, no worries.
Terra 1 Kilo Juliet behind the EasyJet A319 shortly departing via Charlie 1, backtrack, line up runway 05.
We are now flying backtrack and line up await on 05 is everyone catch you.
Bravo, I can remember you doing your S1 theory. Nice. Well done, mate. Alpine 3 to Echo Victor, the wind 340 degrees, 5 knots, varying 300 to 020 degrees, runway 05, cleared takeoff.
Runway 05, clear for takeoff, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
So, just had to get a release from London South for this departure. Just, again, this is what I mean with Southend, where there's quite a lot of little extra bits of procedure that you need to do because of how it sits within the airspace it sits within. So, aircraft going south, the tower controller would get a release from me as the director, and also get a release from TC Thames, so Thames director. Once they're both happy with those aircraft, or once they're both happy with the release of that aircraft, only then can it take off. So it's a little bit interesting in terms of ensuring that you get everything that you need to get. Alpine 3 to Echo Victor, report your passing level and turn right heading 195.
Passing 1,400, right 10, 195, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
Jack, we're at Southend, mate.
And second approach, there's a traffic on the runway. I don't know if it's connected or not.
Arrow 1 Kilo Juliet. I don't show any traffic. I don't know if it's like default traffic or something for you.
Roger, thank you.
Line 3 to Echo Victor, continue right heading 225.
Continue the right turn 225, Alpine 3 to Echo Victor.
So the plan here is to sort of turn them right and then turn them left to go straight through the middle of the Ekniv Gate on a southerly track. As soon as they're established on the southerly track towards the Ekniv Gate, we'll hand them off to London.
Southend director, hello, Golf Charlie Echo Sierra, request traffic service and entry to land.
Golf Charlie Echo Sierra Southend director, hello, squawk 5053, pass your details.
5053 and standby, Golf Echo Sierra.
Don't Juliet, ready for departure.
Arrow 1 Kilo Juliet, roger, just waiting on a release.
Golf Chinook SOD 42 Norwich to yourself, currently 2301 AA7, request traffic service and landed south end.
Golf, Charlie, Echo, Sierra, Southend. Director, thanks. It's traffic service for now, taking your own terrain clearance. The QNH 1007.
Traffic service with main terrain clearance for QNH 1007, Golf Echo Sierra, thanks.
Alpine 32 Echo Victor, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Turn left 180, Alpine 32 Echo Victor.
Southern Director, Golf Tango, Uniform, Golf Yankee.
Golf Tango, Uniform Golf Yankee, hello, just stand by, call you back. Alpine 32 Echo Victor, report the heading to London Control, frequency 129.430.
Heading to London 129.430, Alpine 32 Echo Victor, thanks, bye.
Let's just... Terra 1 Kilo Juliet, wind 030 degrees, 5 knots, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Take off 05, Terra 1 Kilo Juliet, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just learning something. I'm being taught something, I should say, by the area controller. So apologies. Please 13, just leaving and re-entering controlled airspace there. It's a basic service outside, radar control inside.
Roger, please, 13.
Liz, hello, welcome in. Golf Tango Uniform Golf Sierra, pass your message.
Golf Tango Uniform, Golf Yankee. On the ground at Barling Airfield, request departure to leave the zone of London Gateway Port.
Where? Golf Yankee, sorry, just confirm where you're looking to route on departure.
London Gateway Port.
Golf Yankee, roger, my wind 030 degrees, 5 knots, squawk 5054, and just give me a call when you're airborne, please.
5054, Golf Yankee.
Carol 1 Kilo Juliet, report you're passing altitude, turn right, heading 225.
Right, 225, altitude 2,200 feet.
Southern Director, hello, Romeo Oscar Victor Uniform Sierra, Challenger 650 with Charlie on the Sabat 1 Sierra, just levelling off at 6,000 feet on your QNH 1007.
Romeo Oscar Victor Uniform Sierra Southend Director, hello, it's information Charlie, vectors for the ILS runway 05, maintain your present heading after Gegmu.
We will maintain my present heading after Gegzu and expect the ILS 05, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, descend now to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Carol 1 Kilo Juliet, just confirm maintaining altitude 3,000 feet. Turn right now, heading 235.
Right, 235 and bit of problem from maintaining 3,000, just trying to get that.
Southend approach, hello, Golf Zulu Alpha Bravo Hotel, stand 12, type C700, request an IFR to Jersey as well, please.
Golf Zulu Alpha Bravo Hotel Southend Director, hello, it's information Charlie. You are cleared to Jersey via the Brookmans Park preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, turn left on track to Evnas, squawk 5661. And climb to altitude 3,000 feet. Forgot a bit. That's my bad.
Bricklands Park, departure route, after departure, left to Evness, squawk 5661, and initial climb 3000 for Golf Bravo Hotel.
Golf Zulu Alpha Bravo Hotel, read back, correct.
Golf Yankee departing.
Golf Yankee, roger. Golf Charlie Echo Sierra, you cleared to enter the south end control zone via Southwood and Ferrer, direct to the field, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR.
Thanks, clear to enter south end control airspace via the stage works, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR, direct to the field, Golf Echo Sierra.
Golf Echo Sierra, correct. Terra 1 Kilo Juliet, turn left heading 180 degrees. Zach, yeah, should be on, mate.
Left, 1 country.
Golf Yankee, you can operate not above 1,500 feet on track to the gateway.
Okay, we're on track, gateway port, not above altitude, 1,500 feet, Golf Yankee.
Terra 1 Kilo Juliet, contact London Control 129.430.
129.430, thanks for the control, bye.
Yeah, welcome in, thank you very much. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 235.
235, Romeo Uniform Sierra, stop measuring headings.
What? Do you mean stop doing this? Stop using this? I don't know why I'm using it either. I know the heading I want. I want you downwind. I know what the heading is. I'm just getting into a really bad habit of it. And I don't know where it's come from. So apologies. Will I be controlling Southend more? I'm not sure about that. I don't know how I feel about Southend at the moment. It's good fun, but not Manchester.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, we are stand 7, information Charlie, QNH 1007, clearance to Amsterdam.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, Southend Director, hello. It is information Charlie. You're cleared to Amsterdam via the Clacton preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 0333.
Cleared Amsterdam, Clacton departure route, after departure runway 05, climb maintain 3,000 feet, squawk 0333.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, just confirm after departure runway 05, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Apologies, climb straight ahead 3,000 feet, Easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, read back correct. Southend just has a lot of restrictions, more so than anywhere else, really. Just things to be thinking about. Such as this Romeo Uniform Sierra should be below 3,500 feet. I stupidly prioritised giving clearance over descending the aircraft. So that one was on me. Police 13, left controlled airspace again, basic service.
Basic service, Police 13, we'll heading back to airport, we'll call up the frequency change shortly.
Police 13, roger. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 230 degrees. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 230 degrees. Dylan, hello mate, welcome.
Sorry, you stepped on, I wasn't sure if it was me.
Golf Echo Sierra, entering controlled airspace now. Radar control, report the field in sight.
Radar control, visual the field now. Golf Echo Sierra.
Golf Echo Sierra, report left base, runway 05.
Report the left base, 05, Golf Echo Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, descent altitude 2,500 feet. Check QNH 1007, you're indicating 2,800 feet.
Yeah, my bad. It's preset but not selected. Down to 2,500 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Golf Yankee, operating out above altitude 1,000 feet VFR.
Again, above 1,000 feet, Golf Yankee.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, descent altitude 2,000 feet. There is traffic tracking westbound just under the ILS on a 6-mile final, not above 1,000 feet VFR.
Okay, we'll look for the traffic under the ILS and down to 2, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Golf Echo Sierra, long left base, 05.
Golf Echo Sierra, thanks, number 1, report final.
Okay, final number 1, Golf Echo Sierra. Golf Bravo Hotel, push and start.
Golf Bravo Hotel, push and start approved, facing Charlie 2.
Push start approved, face Charlie 2 for Golf Bravo Hotel.
Romeo Uniform Sierra request.
Zulu, ready for push and start, sounds 7.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, pass your message.
We'd like one practice ILS to a low approach and go around, and then vectors for the SRA if you have the capacity.
Golf Uniform Sierra, yeah, that should be fine. So you can turn left now, heading 140 degrees base leg.
140 degrees base leg, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, after the low approach, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
After the low approach, climb straight ahead, runway heading to altitude 3,000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, push and start approved, face south.
Push to approved, face south, easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Golf Echo Sierra, final 05 to land.
Golf Echo Sierra, you clear to land, runway 05, wind 030 degrees, 5 knots.
05 clear to land, Golf Echo Sierra.
Golf Yankee, leaving controlled airspace, what type of service?
Golf Yankee, base service.
Golf Yankee, it's a basic service, QNH 1007.
Base service, Golf Yankee.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, just confirm, is that going to be nose right or nose left?
Nose right, I think. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 085, you're cleared ILS approach, runway 05.
085, clear the ILS 05, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Golf Echo Sierra going around.
Golf Echo Sierra, Roger, you can join the left-hand visual circuit, runway 05. Elliot, we are at South End.
05, Golf Echo Sierra, thanks.
Notice how the traffic has picked up somewhat. I'm also thinking here, I'm going to leave them at 2,500 feet. Because the VFR could climb to 1,500, and I'm going to bet money on that's exactly what he's doing. And he can operate at 1,500 feet here, so I've only got 500 feet separation.
Police 13, request frequency change to Norfolk Radio at 123530.
Police 13, roger, my service terminate. Squawk, conspicuity of frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Squawk, conspicuity and free call rate. Thanks for the help, Police 13.
Dylan, the PDRs are fine. I just have to remember them. And then the talk about giving a lid PDR instead of a Dover PDR and not requiring a release and stuff like that. It is more talking. Is he correcting? Do we need to do anything? He is correcting.
Golf Bravo Hotel, question taxi.
Golf Bravo Hotel taxi, holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Charlie 1, runway 05, Golf Bravo Hotel. Golf Echo Sierra downwind to land.
Golf Echo Sierra, you are number 1. There is traffic on a 6-mile final. Report final.
Thanks, report final 05, number 1, Golf Echo Sierra.
Elliot, won't be doing anything tomorrow, I'm afraid.
Whiskey sending 6,000 feet to be left at Gegmu A320 with Charlie, QNH 1007.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, Southend Director, hello. It is Information Delta, there's no significant change. Descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1007.
Information Delta, descend altitude 4,000 feet, Easy 68 Alpha, thanks.
Romeo Uniform Sierra traffic information is lying, in fact, disregard. Golf Echo Sierra, change of plans. If you turn left, I've messed it up. Golf Echo Sierra, if you continue that left turn, just track northbound for now, please. There's landing traffic at 3 miles.
Thanks. We continue the left turn, track northbound, Golf Echo Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra traffic information, light fixed wing aircraft, just approaching a 1.5 mile final. We'll be tracking northbound to keep clear of you.
Roger, we're looking for that traffic now. I believe we may be visual or Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, if you are happy, you are cleared low approach runway 05, the wind 030 degrees, 5 knots.
You know me well enough, I'm never happy. Cleared low approach and go around runway 05, we'll call you climbing away.
I have no comment to give.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, ready to taxi.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu taxi, holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Charlie 105, Easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Hello, this is Easy 5 Alpha, Ross's radio check.
56 Juliet Alpha, Southend Director, hello, read you 5. Break, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, maintain your present heading. Vectors for the ILS, runway 05.
Maintain present heading, heading 264, vectors ILS, runway 05, Easy 6 Alpha Whiskey.
The radar map is extremely close still. Yes, so there are pictures that have been posted and in the public domain on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And from that, they've been able to design it. Golf Echo Sierra, the landing traffic's on a 1 mile final. You can turn left now and report final. Runway 05, your number 2. My apologies.
Thanks. Report final 05 number 2 following traffic Golf Echo Sierra.
Golf Yankee, request exchange Unicom.
Golf Yankee, my service terminates. Squawk conspicuity and your frequency change approved. Good evening.
Squawk conspicuity and frequency change approved. Golf Yankee.
The Challenger is, there we go, just departed back into the circuit. Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, speed 220 knots, your number 2.
Speed 220 knots, Easy 6 Alpha Whiskey. Running film Sierra, climbing away.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, Roger, report your passing altitude.
1,000, why?
Just wondering.
Golf Bravo Hotel, ready for departure.
Golf Bravo Hotel, Roger, hold at Charlie 1.
Charlie 1, Golf Bravo Hotel.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 270 degrees, its vectors for the surveillance radar approach, runway 05, terminating 2 miles from touchdown. Check your minima and missed approach point.
We'll accept vectors that's saying SRA, I got the wrong letter, 05, and all check Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Golf Bravo Hotel, behind landing light aircraft, just turning final now via Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05.
Find the landing aircraft, backtrack line up, runway 05 for Golf Bravo Hotel.
Golf Echo Sierra, final 05.
Golf Echo Sierra, thanks. The wind 030 degrees, 5 knots, 05, clear to land.
05, clear to land, Golf Echo Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 270 degrees.
270 degrees, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, heading 285.
Right, heading 285, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
The Romeo Uniform Sierra did not turn, and I didn't clock it. So we are just applying a bit of separation now, just to give myself the gap that I want. 5 miles, and I think we're going to keep our 5 miles. Just. That's what we wanted. Connor, we are on Southend. Romeo Uniform Sierra, speed 180 knots or greater.
That's the south.
Step Tom.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, speed 180 knots or greater.
Speed 180 greater, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 230 degrees.
230 degrees, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn left, heading 225.
Left turn, heading 225, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Golf Echo Sierra, you can taxi via Bravo and Charlie. Good evening.
Charlie, Golf Echo Sierra, thanks.
And the leader line off, we don't need that.
4 Kilo Zulu, were you able to hold at Charlie 1 for 5 minutes? Our runway appears to be a UV map.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, roger, hold at Charlie 1.
Hello, C5 Alpha, request an Alpha, Brussels South.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, Southend Director, hello, it's Information Delta, report your aircraft type and stand number.
We're on a 320 stand 16.
56 Juliet Alpha, roger, I'll call you back. What does South... so yeah, we're on Southend Director.
So I got more words from there, we're at 19, Easy 56 Alpha.
Roger. Romeo Uniform Sierra, descent to altitude 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
So what we're not doing is departing the Golf Bravo Hotel until the Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey is south of the line from the airfield to Evnas. We could technically give him after departure, climb straight ahead. Golf Bravo Hotel, amendment to your clearance after departure, runway 05, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Straight ahead 3,000 for Golf Bravo Hotel.
Golf Bravo Hotel, correct. The wind 030 degrees 5 knots, runway 05, cleared takeoff.
Cleared takeoff, runway 05, Golf Bravo Hotel, thank you.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, you are cleared to Charleroi via the LID preferred departure route. After departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 1416.
Via the LID preferred departure, climb to 3,000 feet, then squawk 1416. Easy 56 Alpha.
56 Juliet Alpha, just to confirm, after departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Yes, 3,000 feet.
Max, I'm just confirming from the departure list the squawk
Kilo
code.
Zulu, fix the issue.
94 Kilo Zulu, roger.
And I'm just wondering, after departure, it's going to be runway heading until...
94 Kilo Zulu, AFM, after departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Cheers, straight ahead 3,000, 94 Kilo Zulu.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu via Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05.
Via Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05, easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, heading 235.
Turn right, heading 235, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Golf Bravo Hotel, report your passing altitude and turn left direct to Evnas.
Passing 2,300 direct to Evnas for Golf Bravo Hotel.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 140 degrees, base leg, there's no speed restriction. Connor, absolutely
140
not.
degrees, base leg, no speed, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, you're 10 miles from touchdown, descent commences at 5 miles.
Roger.
Golf Bravo Hotel, nothing further from me. Your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Golf Bravo Hotel.
Edie, hello, welcome in. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 085.
085, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, no need to acknowledge any further transmissions. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 053 degrees.
South End Director, Easy 86 Hotel, Yankee. Request radio check 128.965.
Read you 5 and stand by. Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn left, heading 140 degrees.
Left hand heading 140 degrees, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 051. Romeo Uniform Sierra, 6 miles, check gear, acknowledge.
Gear down, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, I'll take you through the localizer for spacing and bring you in from the south.
Roger.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, disregard. Danny, we are at Southend. Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, wind knot 360 degrees, 3 knots, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 05, Easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, commence descent now to maintain a 3-degree glide path. Romeo Uniform Sierra, 5 miles, altitude should be 1970 feet. Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, descend altitude 2000 feet.
Descend altitude 2000 feet, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, 4 miles, altitude should be 1590 feet. So just doing a surveillance radar approach here, it requires quite a bit more talking than a normal approach would. Romeo Uniform Sierra approaching 3 miles, altitude should be 1220 feet.
Going around, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, roger, climb straight ahead to altitude 3000 feet.
Straight ahead, 3000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn left, heading 085.
Left hand 085, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
And Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, passing 1500.
Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, thank you. Climb now to altitude 6000 feet.
Climb 6,000 feet, Easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
This Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey is going on a bit of an adventure here, but I think we're going to make it work. We're effectively going to send them round, loop them back in, and then bring them in from the south. Easy 94 Kilo Zulu, a route direct to Clacton.
Direct Clacton, Easy 94 Kilo Zulu.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn left, heading 220 degrees.
Left hand heading 220 degrees, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
So the reason the EasyJet's having to go round the houses like this is because I didn't clock that the Romeo Uniform Sierra didn't make their turn earlier on. So the 3 or 4 miles that I wanted eroded. I kept my separation minimum, but I didn't have the spacing that I wanted. Tad annoying. I don't know why that's marked. Oh, there we go, London Central. Want. Easy 940, correction, Easy 94. Kilo Zulu, contact London Control 127.105. Goodbye.
127.105, have a great quiet night.
Thank you. Romeo Uniform Sierra, what are your intentions?
We'll take the SRA again, please, from Uniform Sierra.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, roger, turn left heading 270 degrees, vectors for the surveillance radar approach runway 05, terminating at 2 miles from touchdown, check your minima.
Heading west, vectors, surveillance radar approach, terminating 2 nautical miles from touchdown, and all checked, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Joseph, thank you for the follow. Ryan, thank you for the heart meet. Tyler, hello, welcome in. Sorry guys, I'm not very chatty at the moment, just having to concentrate way more than I expected to. But yeah, we'll get there. Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, heading 330 degrees.
Right, turn 330 degrees, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Is Alpha requesting push and start?
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, push and start approved to face Charlie 2.
Charlie 2, Alpha.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, heading 015, cleared ILS, runway 05.
Heading 015, cleared ILS 05, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
And apologies for the journey around the houses.
Nah, no worries.
So we've got quite a few inbounds.
Hotel Yankee 8319, stand for information Delta, QNH 1007, request IFR clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, Southend Director, hello, it's information Echo. You're cleared to Edinburgh via the Brookmans Park preferred departure route. After departure, runway 05, turn left on track to Evnas, climbing to altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 5461.
Information Echo current, we're clear to Edinburgh via Brookmans Park departure, runway 05, turn left heading, direct Evnas, climb altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 5464, Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, check the squawk 5461.
Squawk 5461, Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
86 Hotel Yankee, correct. Break, Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 230 degrees.
230 degrees, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
This sector inbound list.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, localizer established.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, thanks, you number 1, continue approach.
Continue approach, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
Double checking there's nothing on the runway, because that would be embarrassing. That would have been very, very embarrassing, but we're good. This is actually quite good fun. Like, there's a lot of things that you need to do at Southend to make sure that you're keeping aircraft in your airspace, in controlled airspace, that their speed is appropriate, that you've not got much airspace to work with, that you're meeting all the various restrictions and the release procedures that you need to do. So there's a lot of work that needs to take place all at the same time to make sure that you're doing the things you need to do. But yeah, it's good fun. Daniel, we are at Southend. Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey, the wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, runway 05, you're clear to land.
05, clear to land, Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey.
So what I'm not going to do this time is I'm not going to descend the Romeo Uniform Sierra down to 2,000 feet just yet. What I am doing is I'm creating myself a gap just to make sure that I'm not going to have two aircraft too close together on the approach here. What we'll do is as he gets a bit closer, as we turn him on to final, we'll descend him to 2,000 feet. But for now, we can stay at 3. Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left, heading 140 degrees.
140 degrees, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Clear to land, that's in the turn. Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Taxi, Charlie, easy, Seattle.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, requesting pushback, engine start.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, push and start approved. Stand 4, face to the southwest. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, push and start approved, face southwest.
Push and start approved, face southwest, easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
That right? I'm doubting myself now. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Santiago, thank you for the follow. Romeo Uniform Sierra, descent altitude 2,000 feet. Yeah, southwest is right. Yeah.
2,000 feet, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Effectively, sort of that way. Romeo Uniform Sierra, no need to acknowledge any further transmissions.
Oh.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 085. Romeo Uniform Sierra, you're 9 miles from touchdown. Descent commences
Follow
at
radar
5
controller
miles.
on Twitch,
South end it
TikTok,
is indeed.
and
Gareth, good
YouTube.
evening. Do we want to turn him yet? Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 055. Yeah, exactly, V. That's the thing. If I could have just said south, and I believed he would have done it, I think I'm just being overly clear.
South Toronto, good evening. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike with you at 65, descending 60.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, South End Director. Hello, it's Information Echo. You can expect the ILS, runway 05.
Copy Echo, and it's with the ILS 05, 72 Whiskey Mike.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, turn left heading 052 degrees. Romeo Uniform Sierra, 6 miles, check gear, acknowledge.
3 greens, Romeo Uniform at Sierra.
Let's get my SRA chart up again, so I've got the altitudes. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
10 to 4,000, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Easy 68 Alpha Whiskey Taxi to hold at Alpha 3 for now. You can expect stand 8.
Alpha 3 expecting 8, easy 6 Alpha Whiskey.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, commence descent now to maintain a 3-degree glide path. So they're just effectively slightly different bits of sort of airspace delegation and airspace restriction. So it helps make it clear for us as controllers as to what's going on. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, speed 220 knots, maintain your present heading.
Speed 220, maintain heading 72 Whiskey Mike.
Romeo Uniform Sierra, 4 miles, altitude should be 1590 feet. We're going to have to direct some people, I think, again around the houses, just because of where sort of aircraft are. Romeo Uniform Sierra, 3 miles, altitude should be 1220 feet. Some maroon to the west, yes.
South End Director, easy to Whiskey with you, flight level 65, descending to 4,000 feet.
I'll call you back. Break Romeo Uniform Sierra, 2 miles. Altitude should be 850 feet. Approach complete. Cleared to land. Wind 360 degrees, 3 knots. Out. Romeo Uniform Sierra, you are clear to land. Acknowledge. Should have gotten acknowledge in for that
You
last
said
bit.
out, that means I don't expect a response. 05 cleared to land, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Yes, I realised. Romeo Uniform Sierra, you're 1 mile from touchdown.
Yes, I'm visual.
Yes, radar fix. I report it for you.
Easy Hotel Yankee, request taxi.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05.
Taxi holding point Charlie 1, runway 05, easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Easy 868 Alpha Whiskey, when you can it's stand 8, but if you've got a static aircraft on it you can take 7.
Okay, continue on Alpha stand 8 or 7, easy 6 Whiskey, good night.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn right heading 090 degrees.
Right heading 090 degrees, yeah, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Easy 2 Whiskey, maintain your present heading at speed 220 knots. It's Vector's ILS, runway 05. Valenda, it is VATSIM, yes.
Remain present heading and 220 knots, easy 2 Whiskey.
I could have probably fit them in there, but I'm going to just spin this Alpine just so I've got a bigger gap. Easy 56 Juliet Alpha via Charlie 1, backtrack line up, runway 05.
Via Charlie 1, backtrack runway 05, Jeff.
Romeo Uniform Sierra Taxi, holding point Bravo 3, you can expect stand 19er.
Bravo 3 expecting 19er, Romeo Uniform Sierra.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right ahead in 180 degrees, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Hello, it's Southend. Request release EZ56. In fact, request release EZ86 Hotel Yankee, Brookman's Park. Thank you. EZ2 Whiskey, turn right, heading 220 degrees.
Right, 220, easy 2 Whiskey.
0 degrees. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn right, heading 255.
Right heading 255, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Romeo Uniform Sierra Taxi, right on Charlie, stand 19er, good evening. Some.
Right, stand 19, good evening.
Somewhat. Some utter cock-up. One of them nights.
Southend direct, Coast Guard 230, descending 4000, on the heading at 320 degrees.
Coast Guard 230, Southend Director, hello, it is Information Echo, and just confirm your intentions.
Information Echo on board, I would just like to get the ILS approach landing at Southend.
Coast Guard 230, roger, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet, Coast Guard 230.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, the wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, runway 05, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 5 Alpha.
Submarine, got you, right. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee via Charlie 1, behind the departing company A319, backtrack, line up, runway 05, behind. My phraseology tonight is terrible, I don't know why.
Easy Jet via Charlie 1, backtrack, runway 05, line up. Behind, easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Easy 2 Whiskey, turn right, heading 235.
Right, 235, easy 2 Whiskey.
Coast Guard 230, turn right, heading 095.
095, Coast Guard 230.
Coast Guard 230, it's Vectors for the ILS, runway 05, you're number 1.
Vectors ILS 05, number 1, Coast Guard 230.
You're climbing to 3,000 feet. Coast Guard 230, continue that right turn, heading 180 degrees.
180 degrees, 230.
Easy 2 Whiskey, speed 180 knots, you're number 2.
Speed 180 knots, easy 2 Whiskey.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, speed 180 knots, you're number 3.
Speed 180, number 3, East, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, report your passing altitude, maintain 3,000 feet on reaching.
Passing 2,500 Alpha.
56 Juliet Alpha, turn right now, heading 235.
Turn right heading 235. JL.
Coast Guard 230, turn right, heading 180 degrees.
Still turning 180 degrees, Coast Guard 230.
Thank you. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn left, heading 235.
Left 235, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Check it was 335 in France JL.
256 Juliet Alpha, it's right, heading 235.
235 in France JL.
Coast Guard 230, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, Coast Guard 230.
Easy 2 Whiskey, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000, Easy 2 Whiskey.
Jet Magic, hello mate, welcome in. Simbear as well, good evening to you both. We are good. Coast Guard 230, turn left heading 140 degrees.
140 degrees, 230.
Coast Guard 230, is this to land or approach?
And land 230.
Coast Guard 230, roger, turn left heading 085, cleared ILS 05.
05, cleared ILS 05, Coast Guard 230.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, after departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
After departure, climb altitude 3,000 feet. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, just confirm after departure, climb straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet.
Climbing straight ahead to altitude 3,000 feet. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
This 56 Juliet Alpha doesn't look like he's having fun at the moment. Coast Guard 230, maintain your best forward speed until 4 miles.
Best forward speed until 4 miles, Coast Guard 230.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, the wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, runway 05, cleared takeoff.
Runway 05, clear for takeoff. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Southend radar, hello, Easy 36 Delta X-ray, descending 6,000, inbound Begmu, information Echo, QNH 1007.
Easy 36 Delta X-ray, south end director, hello, it is Echo, fly heading 270 degrees and descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
270 degrees, descend 4,000 feet, Easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Easy 2 Whiskey, turn left heading 140 degrees, your speed now 160 knots.
Left 140 degrees and 160 knots, Easy 2 Whiskey.
There we go. He's getting there. He's getting there. Southend is good. I'm getting in a bit of a rhythm now. I'm starting to understand how certain bits of airspace work, where things need to be to position them nicely, and all these things. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with where we are now. Easy 36 Delta X-ray, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Easy 36 Delta X-ray.
The departure clearances are confusing. Yeah, they're just ever so slightly different. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
I need to remember to drop them to 3.5 there. Easy 2 Whiskey, turn left heading 085, cleared ILS, runway 05.
Left 085 and cleared ILS 05, Easy 2 Whiskey.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, report your passing altitude and turn left heading 325.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, passing 2,800 feet, turn left heading 325. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Easy 36 Delta X-ray, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left heading 180 degrees, Easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, just confirm maintaining altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1007.
3,000 feet, QNH 1007, Easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Coast Guard 230, the wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, 05, you're clear to land.
05, clear to land, Coast Guard 230.
Easy 2 Whiskey, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DM, easy 2 whiskey.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Turn left heading 180 degrees, easy 56 Juliet Alpha.
Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, you can route direct to Evnas.
Route direct Evnas, easy 86 Hotel Yankee.
Has Southend ever had this much traffic? Like, this is crazy. We're taking the Easy 36 Delta X-ray in on the south side just to keep them clear of that Easy that was going north. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn left, heading 180 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Left 180, down to 2,000, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Oh, there was someone that did it all the time. Well, maybe that was it. It's like, the more you control the position, the more people do come, which is nice. Easy 86 Hotel Yankee, contact London Control 127.105.
Contact London Control 127.105, easy 86 Hotel Yankee, thank you for the service.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, turn left heading 140 degrees.
Left 140 degrees, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Coast Guard 230, taxi Bravo and Charlie to the South Apron, goodbye.
Bravo, Charlie, South Apron, goodbye. Coast Guard
Oh,
230.
I didn't realise it was someone that is no more. Did the person in question have the same initials on their first and last name by any chance? Easy 36 Delta X-ray, turn right, heading 235.
Right heading 235, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Easy 56 Juliet Alpha, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved there, nothing there, so much for the ATC. Juliet Alpha.
Easy 2 Whiskey, runway 05, the wind 360 degrees 3 knots, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 05, easy 2 whiskey.
Easy 36 Delta X-ray, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Easy 72 Whiskey Mike, turn left heading 085, runway 05, and, sorry, you're cleared ILS, runway 05.
Click ILS 05, 72 Whiskey Mike, cheers.
Southend Director, good evening. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, flight level 90, inbound Jacko.
Alpine 59 Tango Echo, Southend Director, hello, it's Information Echo, you can expect the ILS runway 05, descend now to altitude 6,000 feet.
Roger, get Echo, expect ILS 05, descend to 6,000 feet, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
I can do that there. Oh, I shouldn't actually have done that there, I should have stopped them. 80. But Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, speed 160 knots, maintain to 4 DME.
16024, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Alpine 36 Delta X-ray, speed 180 knots. Correction, easy 36 Delta X-ray, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Easy 2 Whiskey, taxi stand 10 via Bravo and Charlie, good evening.
Stand 10 via Bravo and Charlie, thank you very much, easy 2 whiskey.
Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, wind 360 degrees 3 knots, runway 05, you're clear to land.
Clear down 05, Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike.
Well, that went from 0 to about 80 very quickly. But yeah, no, that was good fun. Like, you've not got a lot of airspace at all to vector aircraft here. So you've really got to consider the fact that there's only really 2 exits they can use, and you've got to get your spacing and your get them turned and descended and speed control really nice and early to make that work. Easy 59 Tango Echo, turn left heading 235, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Confirm Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
I will get this right at some point. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, turn left heading 235, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Left heading 235, descend 5,000, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
559 Tango Echo, just check altitude 4,000 feet.
Apologies, 4,000, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
Rob, we're at Southend, just to mix it up and just to do something different. You're clear to land, that's fine. Easy 36 Delta X-ray, turn right, heading 270 degrees.
Right heading 270, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
I'll tell you what, I started out and I was like, I don't like Southend. I really don't like it. But the more I'm doing it, the more I'm starting to like it. And to be fair, I think I have this problem with everywhere I control. I start and I'm like, I really don't like this. And then I start getting into it. I'm like, this is good fun. There's like, learning how this works is really good fun. It's getting a bit dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it a bit more daylight on the... there we go. Let's make it daylight. And then we can actually see the aircraft as they go. There we go. I must admit, I was not expecting anywhere near this much traffic this evening. So yeah, this has been amazing. Jake, hello, thank you for the follow. Easy 36 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 330 degrees, descent altitude 2,000 feet.
Right heading 330, descend 2,000 feet, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
What do you mean I've got more traffic in? How can there be more traffic? What else is there coming in? This is fun. This is a fun amount of traffic. Easy 36 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 015, you cleared ILS, runway 05.
Right heading 015, cleared ILS 05, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Alpine 59 Tango Echo, it's vectors for the ILS runway 05, there's no speed restriction.
No speed, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
What we could start doing actually is asking if people would like 23 or 05, depending on the depending on where they are in the traffic situation. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike, taxi stand 18 via Alpha and Charlie.
Stand 18 by Alpha and Charlie. Thanks very much. Good evening.
Good evening. Oh yeah, the Lambourne hold obviously is just over here. So the main arrival route towards Lambourne comes straight across the like sort of straight across the top of the Southend CTA. 36 Delta X-ray. There's no speed restriction. You are number 1.
No speed restriction, number 1, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Muller, definitely not Edinburgh. We're at Southend today. Somewhere completely different. And somewhere that I'll be honest, I've really enjoyed doing this evening. Like, really enjoyed it. I hope it's been interesting for you guys as well. I know that for a while in the middle I wasn't talking. There wasn't many aircraft that I was working at the time, but it just takes a little bit more concentration. When you're doing a new airport, you've really got to concentrate to make sure you're doing it correctly and you're doing it safely. And I was very much aware that I made a mistake. I should have had aircraft below 3,500 feet once they go from the brown area into the black area. I'd completely missed that one and was keeping them at 4. So it's just something I need to be wary of. Fingers crossed, Zach. Easy 36 Delta X-ray. The wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, runway 05. You're clear to land.
05, clear to land, easy 36 Delta X-ray.
Airliners Live, no worries, mate. Thank you for flying in. Which one were you? Like, sorry, when it gets busy, I completely lose track of who's who and which voices are which. Which of the many various EasyJets, I'm assuming, were you this evening? Sam, hello, mate. Welcome in. Yes, we are at Southend. Southend on Sea. Down in Essex. Fun little airport, some rather complicated procedures to play with. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. Oh, that yawn came mid-sentence.
3,000 feet, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
That wasn't fun. What is this? What is this nonsense? Not allowed. And that's fine. I think this brings us to our last arrival. Ooh. And the fact it's our last arrival is good, because I'm getting rather sleepy. So I think we'll get the Alpine 59 Tango Echo in. Then we might look to bring this evening to a bit of a close. But we will definitely be back at Southend, because this has been really good fun. Ooh, easy jet. Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike. If you've got an aircraft on 1-8, you can take 1-7 on your right, if that works.
Thanks, yes, just about to say 1-7 will be fine, thanks.
Oh, my headset's dying as well. It's really, like, everything is telling me it's time to close. Easy 36 Delta X-ray, taxi stand 9er via Alpha, good evening.
Taxi stand 9 via Alpha, easy 36 Delta X-ray, thank you.
So again, we'll do the same with this Alpine 59 Tango Echo. We'll turn them west. And then what we might actually do is just turn them west and then a direct turn onto final, rather than turn them west, base leg, and then final. I think we can get away with just one turn onto final, because they are managing the speed appropriately. Easy 59 Tango Echo, turn right heading 270 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Right heading 270, descend to 2,000, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
Yeah, cool. Right, I'm fairly happy with where aircraft are. I'm fairly happy with what we're doing. Zach, that's not bad, mate. It's not a very long runway. So obviously prioritising the touchdown zone is absolutely the priority. I did look as well, actually, to see if the ranges were open. I think I have a way I can turn them on. Delta... Oh, what is it now? Dewberry Nest, Delta 136. And I don't know if I can turn Delta 136 on. Can I? No. Annoyingly, I can't activate it. Bit of a shame. Ah, yeah, I thought that might have been the case. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Right heading 330, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
I really do wish you could just in Euroscope, in the airspace management window, just activate danger areas in here. Because they do, like, you can see them all. They're in here. So 136 is there, 138's in there. But there's just no way to, like, activate it yourself. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, just check your level. You're indicating 1,300 feet.
Yep, apologies, but 1,000, we're coming back up, 59 Tango Echo.
559 Tango Echo, no worries. Turn right, heading 020 degrees, you cleared ILS.
Riding 020, cleared ILS 05, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
The orange and brown bits, right. This is where it gets interesting. So, they are effectively showing me the different sections of the South End RMA. They are showing me where airspace is delegated, etc. And effectively, it allows you to sort of better manage your where you're positioning aircraft. There are multiple different extents of the RMA as to what level you can operate aircraft at. And this is where it gets a little bit complicated with, like, that's what these numbers are. So within this big, massive section out here, I can have aircraft between 3,500 and 5,500, which in reality means I can have one at 4,000 feet and one at 5,000 feet. Because that is the airspace that is mine to play with there. In this section here, it's between 2,500 and 5,500. In this bit here, 1,500, etc., etc. So it's effectively where the base of controlled airspace is up to what I can operate. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, the wind 070 degrees, 6 knots, runway 05, you're clear to land. Hello, welcome in.
Clear to land 05, Alpine 59 Tango Echo.
So rather glad I didn't change to runway 23 because the wind's just shifted and is now 070 degrees at 6. Which is absolutely going to be a runway 05. Jamie, hello mate, welcome in. What else I can do? Captain Phil, good evening. Oh, Jamie, don't worry, it was terrible before. Things were not going very well at all. 747, thank you for the 20 roses, mate. Much appreciated. Rob's Boy with a follow as well. Thank you so much. Just checking to see if we've got anyone else on the way in. This Alpine is the last arrival now. Although Helimed 07 is coming this way. What we're going to do is we're just going to plug our headset in. So the cat is going to walk across the screen. So, yeah. And we're going to see if Helimed 07 wants something. So we're going to give it until on the hour. We'll give it till 10 o'clock. So another 15 minutes. This cat, this one is Finn. Nickname is Muffin, obviously, because he's called Finn. One of 3 cats that I've got. He's the most friendly. He's basically a dog at this point because of how friendly he is. There's 2 more cats. I've got a ginger cat called Thomas. Black and white cat called Tim. How did I just forget his name? Tim is a demon. There's no other way of describing it. He's just demonic. He will literally like hide above doorways and swat you as you walk past, that kind of thing. But Finn is really nice and really friendly. And likes to just come and say hello. Usually in the evening when he wants to be fed, which is now. That's why he's here. That's what he wants. But yeah, he's kind of sat just off camera over there at the moment. Ding, new ATC. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, taxi stand 16 Fire Alpha and Charlie, good evening.
16 Alpha Charlie, have a good weekend. Alpine 59 Tango Echo, bye bye.
You too, see ya. My Helimed has vanished, which would suggest to me that they're perhaps not coming here. The camera, yeah, absolutely. So that Alpine that just landed that we were just talking to, this aircraft here that's red, That is this EasyJet here that you can see taxiing in. The Alpine 72 Whiskey Mike is the leftmost of the 3 aircraft that are over there. Let's just do that. It's the leftmost of the 3 aircraft that are over there. The other 2 are static aircraft in this scenery, so I just needed to be mindful to not give those stands. But yeah, absolutely, you can see the aircraft that are flying in and that we talk to. We always make sure we show the airport, so you can see they're not just little white squares and diamond shapes and symbols on a radar screen. They are actual aircraft in a simulator that you and everyone else that's connected to VATSIM is able to see. And that's what makes VATSIM so immersive. I understand say intentions. I understand beyond ATC. I understand why they are cool, why it's enjoyable to have lots and lots and lots of traffic in your sim. But for me, there's something about these being real people taking the time out of their day to do the same hobby as you and to enjoy the same things as you. I don't think anything can beat that. The diamond is down here. So annoyingly, I don't have a Coast Guard livery for the diamond. But yeah, they're parked just in front of the hangar. So they're just down here. Move that the wrong way. There we go. So the diamond's knocking around as well. And that was the Coast Guard 230 that arrived before. So yeah, we can literally set the view up, and then we could look at somewhere like this where you can see the whole airport. You can see the runway, and you can see everything else, and we can literally sit like that. Obviously, I don't think there's any more traffic coming at the moment, but we could leave it like that for a bit. Going to East Midlands at 5 o'clock in the morning. Why? Why would you want to do that? Unless you're going on holiday. If you're going on holiday, then that makes it acceptable. Right. That is the sum total of the movements for Southend this evening. There is nothing more. You're going on holiday, that makes it acceptable. So I think what I'm going to do, with no more arrivals, we could just sit here in silence, but instead of forcing you all to be here and listen to nothing at all, we're going to go and say hello to someone else. So let's just bring up the goodbyes. Thank you all, as always, for being here. I love the support. It's incredible all of the time you're here. Sorry, I've just broken something. I'm fixing it. There we go. Any stats on the number of movements? I think we've had 10 arrivals over tonight. I will have a look and I'll try and find it and I'll post it on the Discord. Fairly sure we've had 10 arrivals this evening, which for Southend on VATSIM on a Friday is, well, I think on any day is almost completely unheard of. Like, I don't think we've ever had anything like that before. Certainly not for a very long time, not while I've been on VATSIM. So, huge thank you to everyone that's flown in and out. Huge thank you to everyone that's been in the chat, as always. Yeah, the support is incredible. ! Discord in the chat if you want to jump in the Discord server, or you can get to it from the link in my bio if you're over on TikTok. Duck, I think we had 10 arrivals. I will double check. I will post in my Discord server once I find out, but I'm fairly sure we've had 10. Plus some VFR as well. But yeah, I'm going to bring that to a close. We're going to end it there. We are going to go and find someone to raid. I think I'm going to go and raid a guy called Rekka, who is quite a friend of the channel, who pops into the chat quite a lot. Just started streaming. So really would appreciate if we can go and show him a bit of love. Flying at the moment from appears to be Minsk to where else? I'm not sure where it cuts off. But we will go and say hello to Rekka over on Twitch. Those of you on YouTube and TikTok, thank you very much for popping in. I will be back on Wednesday evening. Not entirely sure. No, it's only Friday, isn't it? I'll be back on Sunday. We're going to go and do some Manchester on Sunday from 7:30 PM UK time. So we will absolutely be back again this week. Thank you all, as I say, for your amazing support. As always, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekends, and I will see you all on Sunday. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye.